Hey everybody, welcome. What's on my mind? You know, these are the things that are just on my mind. Hey, we're back here. What's on my mind? People who are in America right now need to take the steps to secure our rights for all future generations going forward. They're in danger of getting way too many elk on the landscape and justify bringing wolves back onto that landscape. Anyway, I'd love to have everybody's thoughts on that. Some of our happiest elk hunters are the guys who are coming out of Western Wyoming, backcountry, horseback elk hunts, killing lots of bulls. That's why I like to hunt with a 300 Winchester Magnum. Allow American hunters to import trophies that are legally killed in other countries. Those are the questions to be asked, but I do want to know what you think about this. Everybody, we're here live in West Texas, down here for the Out hunting. And, you know, it's been a few days since we broadcast live, and, you know, we just love to give updates. And as you know, I like to talk about the things that are on my mind, whether it's the windy conditions outside and the tough hunting, or, you know, just any other BS that just happens to float through my brain or something that pisses me off. So, you know, I made myself a couple of notes of things over the course of the week that I want to chat about today. But first things first, you know, here I am, this wonderful bar. The lodge is awesome. It's surrounded by taxidermy. It's funny that I'm doing this at a bar because I really don't drink, but the setting was so Texas that I couldn't not use this as our live broadcast location. So while we're down here, this is where we're going to film these. And like I said, broadcast it live right here in West Texas. A little quick update: is blowing 30, 40 miles an hour outside. I mean, we're talking about some wind gusts and whatnot that, I mean, they're just blowing my mind. I saw on the news that down by Amarillo, there was actually so much wind that it created like dust tornadoes, created accidents. People got killed. You know, our thoughts go out to all those folks down there. I actually had some friends. Little shout out to Ralph and Vicky Cianciarillo. They were driving from Colorado down to go turkey hunting. Turkey season opened up today on Saturday, I guess, wherever they were going, and they made it safe and sound. I saw a message that they'd got through. So once again, shout out to Ralph and Vicky. Drive safe out there. If you don't have to be on the road, don't be. Any of you out there. The weather's pretty nasty. So this morning we did get Bruno Beccaria is hunting with us here. He is the man at Burris Optics and Steiner Optics, Steiner USA, out of Greeley, Colorado. Bruno's from Italy. I've been learning a lot about hunting in Italy and a lot of his vast international hunting experience. It's been a pleasure getting to know him. And we actually got on some sheep this morning, and we were all set up in the death grip. He's shooting the Bergara Carbon Crest 7 PRC Luminaire 6. We got the range. I mean, there's 75, 80 rams in this bunch. We had a hard time picking out the right one, getting him on the right one. It was a big ram, probably about 32 inches, real massive. You know, we had a strong wind. Like I said, it's blowing 30, 40 miles an hour left to right, but kind of quartering. I gave him a windage call, turned out to be just off by a little bit. That bullet went right in front of its brisket. I mean, we got that close to killing it. Bad windage call on my part. I should have given it a little bit more wind. If I'd have done that, he's probably tagged out right now on a giant ram. But hey, we still got plenty of time left in the hunt. There's lots and lots of sheep here. So I'm certain that Bruno's going to get his ram, and then hopefully I'll have a few days left to hunt for myself before I head home. But like I said, it's blowing 30, 40, gusts to 50 outside. The conditions are less than ideal, but it's supposed to lay down tonight and be nice tomorrow. If that happens, I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a phenomenal day for hunting. In fact, it even tried to rain. It was spitting snow on us out the earlier day when a cold front came through. We woke up 38 degrees this morning. So for West Texas, it was chilly. So something else I want to chat with everybody about. It's been a little bit on my mind. And I want everybody to know that this doesn't piss me off. So I posted a picture of the big caribou I had and the conversation point, and kind of discussing this live show. And some anti-hunters, people who, you know, they're animal rights activists or animal lovers, caught that post and they've lit it up, and it's gone viral. And I made a comment in the stream. It was like, hey, I love all these comments. I don't care if you hate hunting or you love hunting. I love all the comments because it's engagement. And the more engagement we have, the better Meta loves it. And right now, Meta loves that one. And like I said, it's gone viral. So, you know, I'll ask everybody on that series of, you know, that thread of comments below that post is, you know, stay civil. I don't want anybody to say mean things, even though maybe the anti-hunters call us cruel murderers and a bunch of other colorful language. As hunters, let's stay civil, make good, positive comments about hunting, and we win the day with civility. Open, honest dialogue is always good. If you're against hunting and you want to have a conversation with me about it, that's fine. I'll give you my points, and you can give me yours. And at the end of the day, we're probably not going to change each other's mind, but America, or the world, I should say, should be founded on our ability to have civil conversation with one another and share our points of view. But all of your comments are absolutely appreciated and loved. And by the way, one of the things I've got to keep asking everybody to do is, if you enjoy this live show, I need you to show that to me with comments under all the videos, as many comments as you can give us. Be engaged with the show. Make sure you're either subscribed to the YouTube channel or you're following the Facebook page, because if you're not following it or subscribed to it, we're not going to see the growth. And if we're not seeing growth, we probably won't keep doing the live show for in perpetuity like we plan to. So we need to see some growth in that department. We need to start seeing some more of you that are following this show, following the posts. Like I said, hit like or subscribe or follow in the case of Facebook. Let us know that you're enjoying the show. Give us some comments that you enjoy the live broadcast wherever we might be. This week we're going to be in West Texas. Another time we might be in the wilds of Alaska using a Starlink, to broadcast from in front of a tent at some point. So, like I said, keep everything civil, and but definitely give us your thoughts. We want to know what everybody else is thinking, what's on your mind. By the way, huge shout out to the Duke Blue Devils. I mean, you lose Cooper Flagg for the rest of the ACC tournament. You pull out the victory against Louisville yesterday, or today. You're going to do it. Yesterday, you pulled out the victory against North Carolina. Just amazing the resilience that you guys show. So, like I said, shout out to the Duke Blue Devils. And hey, shout out to all the college athletes out there. There's a lot of seniors that are playing their last games today as their conference tournaments are winding down. Some of the teams will be blessed enough to get a bid to the NCAA tournament, the big dance. Others will get a chance to play in the NIT. But for the vast majority of teams out there, their seasons are coming to an end today, and a few of them tomorrow. Like I said, we want to shout out to all those guys, especially the seniors that have given their blood, sweat, and tears to a program for 4 years. And I want to recognize those athletes. So it doesn't have much to do with hunting, but something else that's worth noting. We're getting toward the end of March. Coming up here, the 1st of April, you've got Montana big game tag deadlines, Colorado tag deadlines. All these Western state draw deadlines are coming up really fast. Obviously, you can research those on the internet. If you're applying in the Western states or you want to apply in the Western states, remember that Steve's Outdoor Adventures has the SOA Tags program. All you have to do is call the office. We'll put the 800 number up if it's not already up someplace in the show, so that you can call the office. Ask for Travis Price. Travis can walk you through the tags program. We have set this up so that we can help our fans and our clients apply for all of the best tags in the Western states, accumulate preference and bonus points, and help you get some of these tags, tag of a lifetime in some cases, drawn across the Western states or even some of the Midwest states. So like I said, we're here in West Texas. We're out at sheep hunting, free range and fair chase, probably within 100 yards where I'm at right now. There's some free range mouflon running around. That's an incredible success story on that. Chris planted him here 12 years ago, did a release with 12 animals. Excuse me, in 1999, he released 12 animals. Now, I don't even know how many are here. There's got to be over 1,000. It's incredible how many free range animals are running all over the place. So, there's not much more to, like I said, chat about today. That one thing that does ride heavy on my mind, it kind of pissed me off. I was scrolling through Apple News on my iPad earlier. I went through like 4 or 5 pages, and I didn't see one report on Apple News about the leader of ISIS or the second in command of ISIS, whoever it was, getting taken out in Iraq. But I had a half dozen people reach out to me and say, hey, did you know this happened yesterday or earlier day, maybe early this morning, our time? I don't like biased reporting. I don't care who the leader of the country is. I don't care, how you feel politically about things, but the news, whether you're ABC or Fox or CBS or CNN, don't base what you decide to report on how you like the president or any other leader of the country. That's newsworthy. Apple News, shame on you for not making that one of the top 2 or 3 things listed on the page. I mean, I don't know, I want to say like a page down, and one of the headlines was, there's concern at the VA over care for transgender military from the VA. We can post that. You can list that on the first page of news. And I'm not saying one thing or another about how you should feel about that, but how is taking out the leader of ISIS or the second command of ISIS not more important news than that? Give us some good news, something to rally around. Don't just focus on the negative all the time. Report what's true and factual, and stop trying to skew our thoughts and beliefs. I know your advertising budget depends on it, but I would rather have the truth all the time and not your opinion of the truth. Of course, I'm speaking to the news agency, so I'd love to know what anybody else thinks about that. Like I said, as far as I'm concerned, the media tends to report what they want us to hear. They tell us what we need them to believe in order to draw their advertisers and give them their clickbait, their numbers. And the reality is that I don't think that in America we're getting told what we need to be told, which is, fair and honest truth all the time, and not someone's opinion of the truth. So take that for what it's worth. Well, we've got a hunt to start getting ready for here this afternoon. Within the hour, we'll be headed back on the landscape. Hopefully we'll find those sheep again. Like I said, I'd love to find that ram that we took a shot at earlier today. He's a dandy. In fact, he was even rutting one of the ewes, which is a little bit late, a little bit off for that. But hey, you take it when you can get it. Maybe he'll follow her back down off the hill tonight when they come down for food and water. So I know we'll be out there. We'll be watching, and hopefully we'll get a shot. And if we have time, we'll bring you another live broadcast from right here in West Texas tomorrow, hopefully with some good news for Bruno.
If you've liked listening to What's on My Mind, remember to give this video a like and either follow or subscribe to this page so that you never miss a single live episode when we stream them from right here in our studio. And don't forget to drop a comment below. I want to know what's on your mind.